It's really just a fight of attrition, guys. Like, the number one prio, like I said, is taking down those mages, making sure that healers stay on top of their mana, making sure that you guys aren't taking unnecessary damage, right? I'll be calling out when we need to start doing fears. For warlocks, that is your Howl of Terror. For priests, it's your Mind Scream. I think that's it. I don't think we're missing anything else. After we finish the first phase and we kill all the eggs, he's just gonna run back towards us, right? And then it's a pretty quick tank and spank after that. Like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about it. Like, back in the day, like, what do you do if you grab threat on stuff? You probably die, honestly. Like,
So I mean, normally the way that I'd always do it in the past is, you would assign melee groups to each stand in the corner because they're just the ads spawn directly in these corners. And so you can literally camp the corners while healers and ranged stand in the middle. And so there's generally not a whole lot going on. Like, depending on your level of gear, you can actually have a lot of idle time where you're bored and there's not a lot to do. Whenever Razor, whenever you kill the last egg and you actually fight Razor, this is where things get more interesting. Obviously, being in line of sight for his little fireball barrage, it hits everybody in line of sight. So generally, you tank him sort of in the middle of the room, and you use these pillars. The ranged will come out cast whenever DVM tells you that he's about to do the fire thing, which I don't know the name of it. You can hide behind the pillar. Obviously, healers can't always do that because he does kind of hit tanks hard. He does the stuns on tanks. Warriors and rogues are going to have a fun time because they're going to get blasted in the face the entire time. He randomly drops threat. I think, you want at least one tank in each corner, and so then you want four tanks on Razor Gore to be building threat because he's going to drop threat off of one and go on to another. But other than that, it's tank and spank, and it's really not that hard.
for sure. I've never had 4 takes to it. I mean, 2 is plenty. Like, I don't think once we get to that stage, he should not be
It's
standing
I
upright
just
long enough for that
yeah.
to be an issue.
Yeah, I
So,
just remembered what it is. It's literally Dracosath's conflag. So one tank will get conflagged and then it goes on the second tank. That's what it is. And so what you want to do, what you want to make sure
All
of
right.
if you're melee is whenever one tank gets conflagged, don't stand near the conflagged tank because you will be taking a lot of damage if you're near him. And that's it.
gotcha. Hold on 1 second. Alright, guys, just to get one more overview. Odd groups, go north. Even groups, stay south. We're gonna be playing Protect the fucking, like, little ring. I see what you guys are saying. Nara, if you have, like, a channel set up with the hunters and you guys want to try the whole kiting strategy, be my guest. I just know it takes a lot of coordination, and it might be something better tried like once people have seen the fight and the hunters are going to know what to do. That's a lot of what raiding is, guys. Any amount of explanation beforehand can end up fruitless, right? Bosses do weird things, mobs do weird things. The best way to encounter it is to experience it. If you have questions while it's going on, feel free to call out. This is a long fight. It really is just a battle of attrition. It's kind of like the general fight in AQ20, where it's just wave after wave, right? And you want to be maximizing the damage you do while you are also minimizing the resource output. So if you have flasks, all that good shit, now's a good time to go ahead, throw them on, get all buffed up, and then Eldron on you, sir. Go ahead and put up a pull timer, and it will. Let me do a rating check. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, things they're not understanding, now's your time. Feel free to ask. This is our first time in here, so no dumb questions.
The last thing that I would say is it's on group loot.
Yeah.
One.
Yep.
There we go.
If you have any questions about MS over Aspect +1, please ask now.
We can go over
Is
that
it-
when the loot drops. I'll explain it to folks.
Oh, I forgot to, yeah, tell people the loot rules anyways.
I
I
missed
feel
this
like that's
important
pretty
detail.
standard.
Are we fighting all on one side, on this side of the room, or are we spreading out over the whole
Each
room?
side of the ramp.
Nope.
Sure.
So
All right, okay, but all on this side of
odds
the room.
on the other. Yeah. Yes. We will not go to the other side of the room. You'll stay on this side of the room.
Okay, all right, got it.
Yeah. Odds on the other side of the ramp. Evens will stay on this side of the ramp. And then when the mobs start like spawning, that'll make more sense. Okay. Other than that, everybody seems good. Everybody's buffed up. Everybody's got all the shit they need to have. So yeah, Mr. Eldron, give us a running check. Perfect. And then give us a pull timer. And again, #1 priority, guys, is Skull. Skull's gotta die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do it.
And as we go in here, I do want to point out that there is a debuff that gets placed on me for mind controlling, and so if I get hit and I lose this
I will pick it up.
mind, yeah,
Just call
You're
it.
out of, remember to drink if you get out of combat.
Tanks focus the big guys, the casters, the melee can handle tanking if need be.
Remember, guys, it's a little quiet before the storm, but we gotta bring these mobs down quick. Quick. Mages, #1 prio, followed by, I think they're called gladiators, and then the dragonkins are the final one.
There's 2 mages left.
Remember, guys, mage is top priority.
Take the dragons off the
Off
take
the
the
ramp.
dragons off the platform.
Yeah. You guys want to keep things away from Bottle while he's doing the mind control.
If you hit the dragons, they will run by you, but when they get to the top, they come back down. So don't worry about chasing them too much. If you hit them, they'll come back.
Pick up the dragonkin tank.
Dragon can.
Got a mage left side. Good job.
Ghost mage.
Isn't ready yet.
If DPS wants to run to the side of their room to fuck up a mage who, like refuses to walk over to us, that's fine. But tanks, please stay in the corners so you can pick up the dragon spawns.
Mage.
Call out the side it's on when you call it a mage. You can even use the
I'm just gonna say even side.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Even side mage.
Odd side, 2 mages.
So I think I just got meleeed or hit with something, so I don't know if I'll need you to pick it up. I'll let you know whenever it gets closer.
You would have automatically dropped off it.
It's got a channel bar, and a chunk of it went away. So I mean, I've still got it. I can probably do it, but if I get hit
Even
a
side
second
mage.
time, yeah, I think I'll be all right.
Remember, guys, the longer this goes, the more waves we get. So keep that DPS up.
Inside mage. Good job killing the mages.
Outside's only got legionnaires. Good job, guys. Oh, I spoke too soon. The mage is up. The mage is down. Get the mages down. Good job.
Just so you know, there's
Even
only
side
6
mage?
eggs. Only 6 eggs left.
6 eggs left.
And you entirely can ignore ads once Razor Gore is engaged. They will just run away.
Legionnaires.
I'll call out the legionnaires.
Even side mage.
Odd side's getting a little overloaded.
If we could have 1 or 2 of the
Mages, I know you're trying to help, and never frost nova anything at the top of this platform. Just do not do it. 3 eggs left after the. Okay, you guys, if you start feeling overwhelmed, start fearing stuff.
Infinite, grab that mage behind you.
Mage odd.
mage. Even.
Mage up.
1 egg left. We're about to burn it down in 6 seconds.
Okay, Eldron, go get into position. Everybody else start spamming fears or whatever the fuck you need to just get shit off of us. After,
Here
okay,
it comes.
Mage.
Eldron, go grab
Even.
it. Don't worry about the ads. The ads are gonna run away. Don't worry about the ads. Nobody touch
Just don't be in front. Don't be in front of him.
Yeah. Let Eldron pick it up. Everybody get behind the boss.
Nuke that one
Nobody
ad that
but
just-
Kish and Eldron should be attacking.
Stunned.
Nobody but Kish and Eldron. Nobody but Kish and Eldron. Bada, it looks like he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
about
I'm
you.
bringing him. I'm bringing him back. I might just be sacrificial for this. It's fine.
That's okay. Perfect. That's fine.
flagged.
Well, at least he can flag me. That makes it easier.
There you go. Eldron and Kish have threat guys. Start blowing them up. Start blowing them up.
Flag on the run.
Kish has got him. Big heals on Kashib.
And Kish there, whenever he's conflagged, you want to actually move further away from him so you're not getting hit by the conflag.
Easy fucking
But
easy,
it's,
boys.
but
Let's
it's a very
fucking
easy
go.
fight.
Good job, guys. Good job. Nice and clean. Everybody listen. Everybody stay in their lane. That's what we like to see.
Nobody go. Everybody stay here at the gate.
Stay. Don't go up there.
Don't go
Yeah.
up there.
Stay at the gate.
Eldron, mark yourself with a condom. Nobody should ever be moving past Eldron. Arcane Infused Gem,
assist.
first item up for roll. Really? You don't have assist?
No, I never asked for it.
Yes, you do.
Well, I'm delayed then.
You fucking sit there and lie to me, bullfit.
Or somebody gave it to me before
The
that.
audacity. The
You want to go
fucking
over the
audacity.
rules before you do that?
So the way that I figured out because I don't give a shit about this anyways. The way that the loot rules are gonna work, guys, is that a main spec roll is a slash roll, and it'll roll out of 100. An off spec roll is a slash roll space 99. If you roll off spec, it does not count towards your +1. You can have as many off spec rolls as you want. An off spec roll will always lose to a main spec roll. If you roll main spec and you win the item, you will receive a +1, a +2 if you win 2, a +3 if you win 3, so on and so forth. If you have a +1, you will always lose to somebody who has a lower number than you in a roll, right? So let's say Golnar and Gorgon had rolled +1 or main spec on this, right? Golnar's about to win it, right? So now let's say Golnar and Gorgon also roll on Dragonstalker for a main spec roll, right? Since Gorgon already won, and now this doesn't matter because it was both off-spec rolls. I'm just using it as an example. Infinite and all the other hunters would have priority over him. Again, it'll make more sense, like once we get into it, only use your main spec roll on an item you truly want. That being said, Dragonstalker Bracers up for roll. I hear what you're saying, Alexander. Honest to God, it's easier to just let whoever is doing the egg sacrifice themselves. like than to try to swap it over at the last second and have a tank like get reoriented.
Yeah,
Especially when all the mobs are running towards us and all that kind
I was
of
sitting
shit.
there trying to remember
Oh,
how
fucking worst.
how we were doing that back, a couple of years ago. What was it, 3 years ago in Classic? But yeah, I remember we would leave the last egg up, and then we would let a tank grab the orb for the last
Bindings
egg.
of Transcendence up for roll.
You want to explain grabbing these guys?
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh yeah, we got goblins. That's why we don't go in the room. I forgot about the goblins.
I did.
Or the
Nobody talked to the dragon.
Nobody talk to the fucking dragon. Nobody should even be looking in that fucking room. We're still doing loot
Don't
right
even
now.
don't even
like,
click on him. Nothing.
Yeah, we had someone do that like in our raid. Like our first time here, someone talked to the dragon. We were
Mind
like,
vision
fuck.
the dragon.
Don't even fucking risk it. Okay, Eldron's up at the front. Perfect. This next room we're going into will be Veilstraw's the Guild Killer, right? And he earned that name through a lot of hard work and dedication. So don't laugh at him. Nobody touch the fucking dragon. You will wipe the raid. We will all know who did it, and you're just not gonna have a good time. Like if you're in the guild, that's like a fucking 10 DKP minus, and you see how fucking hard that shit is to get as a beat. Like stands, right? Do not touch the fucking dragon. Don't even have your unit model touch him. I don't give a fuck if you select him or not. Stay the fuck away from him. Actually, I do give a fuck if you select him or not. Don't even do that. There's no reason. There's no reason for you to interact with the dragon until it is time. The other thing, when we walk in there, you're going to see goblins run every which fucking way, right? Like, it's just a mad dash to get the fuck away from us. The reason that they want to run from us is because they have nice shit. We want their nice shit, right? So your number one prio, once we get in there, is going to be to kill the goblins. Slav, if you would actually like to mind vision the dragon and mark all the goblins, that would be lovely.
You want to go odds and evens for far side and close side?
Yeah, same thing we just did here. If you're on the odds, you're on the far side. If you're on the evens, you're on the close side. And just, again, any form of CC you have, I don't think they can be feared or anything like that. It has to be hard CC. Fuck the goblins up. Like, we do not want these little motherfuckers to escape. They've got shit I want on it.
Oh yeah, they have war.
I'm pinging the inner side. Those two corners is where they're going to flee to. You've never been in here.
So if you're odd side, you run in to the left. If you're even side, you run in to the right immediately.
Hunters you could put on cheetah and zip in there and fucking pop them so they won't run away.
Also true. Also fucking true. Yeah, if hunters want to get in there, just fuck them up. If we had
Well-
a fucking...
Blizzard, slow them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're susceptible to all
yeah,
that shit.
yeah, if you want to
Okay.
do like a rank 1 blizz just to like...
I
piss them off
absolutely
a little
plan
bit.
it.
So as long as we aggro them, they should run towards us and be willing to fight. It's just their natural instinct is going to be
Yeah,
to
no.
get the fuck away from. I don't need the shit they have. Do not touch the fucking dragon. Let that be the only thought that goes through your head running in here. Alright, got the ready check. Alright, I assume knows what the fuck's going on.
I DC'd, hold up.
Okay. Well, that's a good reason to not accept.
Yeah, my internet's been dropping tonight. It's fucking weird.
Well, hopefully it doesn't happen in the middle of the fight. And then afterwards, again, I cannot fucking stress, do not touch the fucking dragon.
Just call it out when you're back, Nara.
Alright. Wow, it's booting up now.
Cool, cool.
There was a fire over here recently. I wonder if it affected some shit.
Fuck is a beautiful word. Probably my most used word.
Agreed.
It's a
Here
great
and at
word.
work.
Cussing's a sign of intelligence, I heard.
So, that must be a fucking genius. No, are you back in yet?
Go
we
ahead.
don't,
You
like,
can pull the
really-
goblins without.
Yeah, I was
me.
gonna say we
Yeah.
don't need you for this part. Okay,
Alright.
again, everybody, without touching the fucking dragon, kill as many of these goblins as you can. Give us a timer, Eldrin.
Stack up on circle. And bolt.
And then rogues, like Butta said, now is a good time to sprint. Fuck those kids up. Boom. Let's go, boys.
I wish all the ore luck.
Get that far side, rogues.
I'm coming in now.
Oh shit, somebody grabbed everything over here? Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I don't think any of them got away.
Nice job, guys. Back in 2019, this was a much more difficult fucking task. Everybody understood the assignment. Did not one of these fuckers drop anything for me?
Hell no, nothing.
No.
You know what? We're gonna do a fucking, like, terrorist attack on Booty Bay for this shit. Like,
Now, how familiar are you with this? Do you want me to give a rundown too?
I guess.
No,
buddy,
White
I
has it.
appreciate
White's
you.
got it.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is, let's see. So I'm fairly certain if you have aggro, right? So when you tank it, Mr. Eldron, you will have infinite threat, right? So this is
Not
a fight-
infinite threat.
No,
rage.
it's
or not
not
infinite threat, but infinite rage, infinite rage.
Yes.
Which should fucking translate to infinite threat. Like I've seen
Oh,
your
we
fucking
hope.
gear. Like, it's kind of like the fucking Baron Geddon mechanic, right? Where somebody will be the bomb, and if you are the bomb, you're gonna run the fuck away from the group and get your happy-go-lucky ass. Actually, over here, where Infinite is. Infinite, you will be staying with the group, but Infinite was, you know, being a good guy, showing everybody where to go. You were going to run over here, but unlike on Geddon, when you are the bomb on this fight,
You just die.
well, you just die, right? But you have infinite mana, and your like CDs turn into nothing before you die.
Oh, that's right.